Hello and welcome to probably the last episode here. Now, we left off after we have wiped the aliens out of Uranus and we are almost finished with Neptune here. Now, we do have a lot of cleaning still to do, but 90% of that is on Pluto and 1 is on Pholus, at least for the bases. And then we do have some fleets left, which we need to take care of, which is also a problem. However, that can be solved. We are now going to, first of all, finish Neptune up, and when that is done, I'm going to consolidate all the fleets in regards to check what is on Uranus and what is on Neptune, and how much do I want to leave behind on these planets. And then we probably send towards one of the moons of Pluto and intend to finish the job there. However, there is one small thing we need to take care of, and that's, I think, this fleet here? No, it's this fleet, right? Yeah, something is flying towards Titania here, and so that's what we are going to take out before we do all of this. It arrives on the 14th of June, so our Uranus fleet here will be prepared. It only has 11 ships, so that's not super much, but we will survive here. And the Callisto fleet, or our defense fleet for Callisto, I don't actually want to wait for July 2045 to finish this. So I do think that I'm going to intercept them. At least I might try. Not sure how exactly I want to do this, but I probably have to. So that's something we need to do. So probably it's only the Neptune fleet which is going to be sent towards Pluto. But let's see. For the moment, we are going to continue and finish the job on Neptune first. Well, we have intercepted the fleet which is flying towards Uranus here. And we are going to fight it. We only have 11 Titans available on Uranus. I'm not sure where the others are. I really don't know. So they must be somewhere. I will find them eventually. So they want to escape. We are not going to let them. But that's really good for us because that initialized a chase. And that's always better for us here. Oh, wait a second. Is everybody involved now? Okay, everybody's in. So this will be the first battle I show, and afterwards probably the next battle will only be on Pluto. And the other ones I will just do. Okay, some are stopping, that's good. And some are accelerating already. Okay, all of them are engaging here. I'm not sure if we want to chase the capital ships later on, but we probably can, because these ones should die like flies. Even though there are some cruisers there. And, like control group 1, control group 2. So you fight against this one. Everything is target locking. And you shoot on these ones. Okay, let's go. Ow! Plasma shots, not cool. Okay. They are really running away. Do we want to chase though? I think we could easily catch them, but we don't need to. So instead we are just going to fight this out here. Okay, they are dead. We could disengage, actually, and this fleet would probably have a problem. And we could just engage it again. So let's do this. See what happens. Because we are not really damaged, but they have a problem here. And we are in orbit here. Ah, I should have clicked the... this one. Ah, we lost a little bit of acceleration. Someone got damaged. That's uncool. And now all these fleets are split up. Let's chase this one. Maybe they merge up again. Come on. Yeah, they merge up. Okay, I'm going to finish the job here. That should be relatively easy. And then we proceed forward to prepare Pluto here. Okay, here we are. The preparations have begun. Now, we have our Pluto run fleet, which is the remnants of the Neptune fleet. So that's about, I don't know, 20 ships or something. 20 Titans. They are flying to Hydra, which is an asteroid around Pluto, a moon. We're going to try to take out the station there and make our own base there. And also, what we also do is, of course, with the Neptune fleet, oh, that's the Neptune fleet, sorry. That's the old Neptune fleet. With the old Uranus fleet, we are flying towards intercepting the Victor, this one here, which is on this very exotic orbit here, probably because of a battle. And this is called Cleanup Fleet. And then we have stuff from Jupiter, which we are sending to Earth, and we are going to merge up with the ships at Earth, and then we are going to intercept these fleets which are flying towards Earth and Jupiter to get rid of them. And yeah, let's hope that this all works out. So the next big thing, therefore, we have to wait quite a lot now. I hope that the aliens do not attack us in any kind of ugly way, but they are massively retreating currently. So that's good, I guess. And yeah, so let's see our fleets here. So we do have the Jupiter Defense Fleet, which is flying towards Earth, arriving there in October. Then we're going to merge up and pick a fleet which we want to intercept. Then we have the Pholus Fleet, which is transferring there, which is arriving at the end of the year. We have the Cleanup Fleet, which is only 8 ships, but we are trying to take out this fleet here. And then we have the Pluto Run Fleet, which is with all the Marines and the scanning ship and the base ships and so on. Yeah, and that's what we gonna do for right now. And hopefully we can win this way. So we have to fight properly, and then everything should be fine. Let's check the victory condition once more. We do now have Saturn complete. Uranus and Neptune are under construction. We only need to get rid of all these bases in the, let's call it outer rim, but basically Pluto. And yeah, that's only Pluto. And yeah, we do have these kind of fleet powers here, which are a problem, especially in low Pluto orbit. We have 24,000 fleet power combined. That's gonna be nasty. And the other ones we need to intercept here are, of course, this one, where the cleanup is flying to, the one which is flying to Callisto, and the one which is flying to Earth. But we can get rid of those. And I'm probably not going to show these battles. I'm going to skip forward to Pluto, because these Titan battles are relatively boring right now and not really a struggle. So I'm only going to show these which are complicated. But yeah, let's speed forward and see how it will go. One small remarkable thing. I wanted to achieve this for this campaign. We have reached 100 trillion GDP in Europe here. So our people are now 160,000 GDP per capita. And this one actually has turned around the population deficit, so we are now starting to grow, which is funnily the break-even point here, which is really cool. The knowledge, the education score drops down the growth score, so but if you have enough economy again, then it counterbalances that more or less. Compared to, for example, the relatively low education caliphate here is growing by 0.7%, which is a lot. But here, yeah, Europe is no longer shrinking. We are now growing and we have 100 trillion. I think that's half. No, it's not half. That's 40% of the global GDP. So that's really nice. So just Europe with its 850 million people is 40% of the global economy. Mostly because these two here are doing nothing. But I don't mind. Even though they are investing into economy by now. But still, they have so many armies that they don't really have anything from it. Compared to our 70 to 60 investment points depending on our advice missions here in Europe. Well, we are going to just speed forward. A short interlude about motherships here. They are really pretty. And they look menacing. And we are far away from the sun. Around some rock here, Pholus. But sadly, menacing is not enough. And it goes immediately to done. Dead. What a nice mothership it was. Oh, we even hit the... Oh, that's funny. We hit the station stuff here. Unintentionally, but we do. Yeah, we are currently at Pholus orbit. This is this rock here. With our 30 fleet, 30 ship-size fleet. Far in the belt, outside Cooper belt. And therefore, this is just watching and enjoying it. And then we are going to replace it with our own station. And this fleet is, of course, backup for Pluto. In case something happens. Okay, and that's it with this station. Nice. Sadly, not that many exotics here, despite killing a mothership. Right set. Yeah, we're going to destroy it here. Bye-bye. And we're going to replace it. And of course, we are going to do the same stuff as usual. So, fission pile. Where are you? Ah, space dock. Space dock. And then we call this Pholus station. Yeah. And now we are going to continue. And then we are going to repair and reload. And then we can consider if we want to jump towards Pluto. But of course we have guests which are going to arrive over time here. Well, yeah. Actually, maybe we want to... Is this station already built up? Oh no, wait a second, we don't have the fuel. No, we don't have the fuel. Okay, so in this case we have to wait until we can refuel. And then we maybe want to go to Pangu to prevent that they are doing the tier 3 station here. Like with 5 ships or something. Doesn't need to be much. Yeah, we are going to continue forward here. Okay, April 2045. Pluto 1 has reached Pluto itself. We are at Hydra. And there is a fleet coming. 129 ships. Okay, what we need to do is we have to We have to... Wait a second, they arrive next day, so we can't take out the station in between. Okay, in this case we have to split up the Marines here. And all the other stuff. Because we don't want them to... We don't want to lose them. Okay. Now we have to change our settings, because else this battle will not be doable. So instead we are going to... Oh, I don't know. 30. We have a decent performance here because it will take forever. Okay, let's save. Yeah, I have no idea. Can we defeat that doom stack of stuff? I'm going to save here. Because I have no idea what kind of setting we have to use to make this battle somehow workable. So these are the colonizer and marines. Problem here is that wait a second, we could quickly share fuel here. So that we, in the worst case, we can make an escape. Okay, done. Okay, 129 ships. I'm a bit scared. There we go. 129. Wait a second, why are they in there? The other ones, the Marines and so on. They're... Oh, okay. Can we evade? Yes, we can evade. What happens? Don't tell me the game is crashing now. It crashed. Okay, I went back to the safe now. And yeah, let's see what happens now. Okay, there we are. Maybe actually we can sacrifice all these Marines. Because we are getting rated against their fleet size. So depending on how much every side has, the more ships they can deploy. So if it were only our, whatever, 20 or 15 Titans against 129, maybe we get like 3 more ships, even if they are pointless. It's less alien ships in the fight. So let's see. That was what I was thinking when in the game screen. 3, 6. What? You only have 10? Really? Oh, come on. Yeah, we go with a high wall here. Okay, we have to see our reinforcement. Yeah, it's like this. That's good. What I don't like is that we don't have a single benefactor here now on the map. One we got. So that's a problem because these are the ones we need against the mech shots here. Which are going to come. Whew. Not sure we're going to do this. We should retract radiators, definitely. Okay, destroy these gunships. And now we should start destroying something that shoots at us. Who is shooting? Singularity class? Must have been this guy, right? In flare class. Flare class. Yeah, plasma. Definitely. So please die. And we are taking damage. Oh no, we have to shoot at this Leviathan, I guess. Now wait a second, we should still continue here. Okay, now the cruiser is out. Anyone has a plasma here? No? Oh yeah, this guy. So he is next. Good. This one? Nope. So let's switch target to this one. Target to this one. Let's just get them there. Actually, we can stop this. So now everybody can shoot what he wants to shoot. Maybe we should have rotated. Maybe we should have. That might have been smart. So finish the job here. There are some cruisers coming now. Maybe we should focus on these gunships here. Woo! Nope, we have to focus on these guys here. The cruisers are already there. That's not cool. Come on, you have to get damage through. Whoa, they are shooting a lot of mech here. Okay, this one is gone, so the other one's here. These mech shots are a problem. Come on, die already. Okay, now this one. Did we just lose one? Yeah, we lost the ship. How do we deploy it? What? Where did that one start? Okay, it started behind us here. Okay, so you have to accelerate a bit. And get into the fun. Okay, what's coming? A lot of frigates. Frigates with mech cannons. Yay! Who would have thought? Okay, we need to orient ourselves here. We're going to start shooting here. Get it out. Get it dead. And I think the next target are these at the bottom here. Before these... Oh no. Oh, I think they are going to kill us here. These cruisers here will be the death of us here. Maybe not. Actually, let's wipe the primary target here. Wait a second. You guys shouldn't... Nah, it's okay. For the moment, it's okay. Now you should turn around. Okay, you should turn around. And these guys here can finish the job here. Okay, okay, okay. These ones are heavily damaged, so we can ignore them. Now we shoot in this direction. No, actually we shoot in... Who is that? Oh, these are cruisers now. So we shoot in this direction instead. We're down to 86. What the heck is that? Okay. Oh, that's a lot of mech. And they are destroying our battleship behind us here. Okay, these guys need to shoot here. And it has to be... Yep. Balanced posture. Okay, that's out of range apparently. How about this guy? Okay, we got them. I think now we got them. Focus there. Oh, we have lost so much money stuff already here. Okay, we have to take out this guy here. They are annoying me like crazy. Oh no, more monitors. Actually... Okay. We wipe the targets here. Kill everything that is close. Down to 75. It's the longest fight I ever had in this game, probably. When we are done. I mean, we have 20 ships arriving in a few weeks from the other fleet. In worst case, that's going to finish the job here. Okay, you guys concentrate on these guys here. Oh no, what's coming here? That's... lasers, okay. Lasers are not a problem. So actually we are going to turn in this direction here, because we have higher range than they do. And not everything of us can still rotate. Yeah, we can target... No, wait a second, they can target us already. That's bad. Ooh. Oh, that's gonna be a problem now. Well, everything is gonna be a problem here. Could we please do a bit more damage against them? That would be nice. Okay, this one is out. Okay, we lost one. Two. Oh no. Okay, where are they? Okay, these guys have to help here. They have to do this. They have to do this quick. Before everything is dead. Oh, there's also one of us still. Okay. How about you guys focus here something? Okay, good. And now these two actually have to group up here with the others. No! Oh, he got a lucky side shot. Come on. Ah. Destroy us, okay? From this direction, okay? Feels like a boss level where you have different waves of of units. Oh, we're definitely going to lose her. Yeah. Okay, where are we? Oh. We are next to the rest. That's nice. Okay, focus on these guys here. Maybe that's a bad idea what we're doing here. Yep, they're flying through each other. Ah, no, they're not. Okay, but now these guys definitely need to stop focusing here. Oh, come on! Accelerate, no! What a ghastly battle. What are you doing? You're not supposed to do this. Why is the other one? He was still in a control group apparently. What? '62 ship. We are almost halfway through. But we don't have really a lot of... Oh, we do have... I think we are at the end of reinforcements there. Ah. Okay. At least we can still take ships out. That's the only thing that counts here. Really? They start spawn... Oh, come on. Spawning in range, that's lame. Game, come on. That was lame. Of course they don't stand a chance here. Okay, come on, let's the AI do the rest here. We are lacking point defense by now against these mech groups. But at least we took out half the fleet. Okay, we have one more Titan, and then the Marines, which we need to evacuate, if we can. These Marines are not going to be... how do I... Bye-bye, like this, right? And you float forward, yep. So you two disappear as fast as possible, please. What a mess, this fight. But we took out half the fleet, so all good. Yeah, okay. I'm going to continue from here and see what I can save from the Marines and so on. But as we can see here, the main fleet is out. You guys have to just accelerate forward and get out of this battle. Okay, let's see what happens. Good news, good news, good news! We survived! The aliens accepted the surrender at some point, and as you can see here, there's a lot of stuff still there, but when I let it run by the AI, and I think when all these corvettes were deployed at some point, I think they wanted to surrender because maybe the power balance didn't like it, or because they couldn't chase the still alive Titans here. But hey, not much is left, but still. That was something. I'm not sure how many ships we destroyed in eventually. Let's see when we close this. Okay, and now we have here aliens. Six, 64 left, so we half is gone. Yeah, great. The problem is they can repair, I cannot. And the next fleet. So we are going to merge them. Wait a second, why can't we merge? I want to merge up. Could take the base. Okay, we merge here. Join together. Then share propellant. That sounds like a good idea. Okay. And let's actually do it, because that might be the only chance we get here with the Marines that we still have to take out that station. Now, the second fleet. When will it arrive? That's Pluto 1 here. That's the Pholos Defense Force. Am I blind? Yeah, Darkness Fleet. Here. We should call it Pluto by now. Oh boy. That's still May, June, July, August. Ooh, that's a long time away. That's not good. That's not good at all. So, what do we do about this? We can... The Marine Reserve here. I think it's time for them to move out. And they are also going to Hydra here. Oh, 57 weeks, really? Ugh. No, that's not really working. We should have sent them earlier. So do we just go to Neptune first? 38 weeks though. I don't know, it probably is faster if we just make new Marines when we have a base there. So no, you're not going to do this. What we could consider though is to fly to Pangu. Hey, where are they? Marine Reserve here, Pangu. Pangu, Pangu, Pangu. There we go. 60 weeks even. Blah. Nah, I'm not gonna do this. We go to Pholos probably. 45 days. Yeah, let's do this. And then we have something at least closer to home. At the Pholos station, where are we currently? We are waiting for the Ring Core, right? Yeah, we are. I think I'm going to queue up new ships. Like Triton here. No. Let's do that at Mars. Combine with the others. Like this. Okay. Yeah, maybe the other... the other fleet will solve the problems. Let's see the fleet strength. They're down to 32k. Yeah, so they lost a lot here. They lost a lot. What a fight. And let's see the objectives here. Neptune is still incomplete. Everything here is in the Pluto system. Yeah, Neptune base is still under construction. Okay, so then that's fine. Do we have more? We have the new fleet here at Earth, right? Yes. And we do have the Pengu force here, which we are sending to destroy that station. Okay. And... Maybe we want to use the new fleet here. And also send it to Pluto. Also to Hydra here. 36 weeks, that's not too slow. We don't have a capital ship here in here, right? We don't have... We don't. But... we can just make one. So we are taking our ship class here, the Kalini ship here. We upgrade it. We put 6 engines on it. Remove the armor, except for one. Hydrant trap, yes. Maybe there's a better one by now. Hydrant trap. No, that's not. The neutronium antimatter spiker is only for fission and fusion. We are not a fusion drive. Okay. And then let's see the transport time from Earth here to Pluto. Okay. So how much fuel do we need? I think this is fine. So then we have an emergency fission outpost guy. Emergency. And then we're just gonna construct this one. Come on. On Earth here. There's the emergency class. Okay. 58 days we do have this one. Maybe let's make 2 just in case. Yeah, the darkness fleet here should solve the problem. Actually, there's a spelling mistake in there. Small PL. Yeah, if we do have a capital ship in here. Yeah, we have a flagship in here. So if the other fleet decides to not survive here, then we can still make a station and could start making marines on our own there. It's of course not ideal, but doesn't need to be. We just have to crush everything. Okay, so we are going to continue here. We are going to wrap it up in this episode, even though it will be a long one. Okay, here we are in August, and in one day our darkness fleet is arriving at Pluto. And actually we got lucky. The aliens didn't decide to attack us again there, even though we are of course extremely bruised from that fight earlier. So that fleet is still in the Hydra parking orbit. We took out that ground station, because just for fun. And now with the arrival of the fleet, we are going to take out here. Actually, we don't need to rally. Instead, we can just... Oh, there are still ships here. Now we're going for the station first. Take it out, make our own one. That's our plan here. Here we are. Of course, that's not really a battle, but still. We want our foothold here on this outer planet. Oh, it's not a planet. But it's a dwarf planet, yes. And this one is a rock. So we don't need to do much here. We can, of course. There we go. Some plasma shots as usual. And now the station is ours. And with that, our foothold here in the system. We're gonna destroy it and replace it. Okay, get the platform down. Manage it. We want the docks as soon as possible. So space docks, that's the only thing that matters here right now. Pluto base. Okay, and with that, we are set up. We have set up shop here. Now we are going to move the Pluto 1 fleet, of course, to the Pluto base here. And our Darkness fleet, where are you? Here. I'm gonna clean up the remnants here. Maybe we can auto-simulate this one. We don't really need to do this here. There we go. And now we have our foothold here in the system. So let's check it out again in detail. What do we have here in Pluto in general? Still the massive amount of fleet here. Mostly small ships though. Some motherships or some large ships are there. Ooh, dreadnoughts. Why is their combat rating so low? Well, we are going to wait until the dock is done and then we take on the aliens head on. So let's speed forward a bit. Well, it's time to once again take the problem head on. We are going for Victor 1499, which is 84 ships again in the Pluto orbit. And our fleet, a part of our Darkness fleet, I split up 5 or 6 ships into the Pluto 1 fleet just to have something left there. And we see where we get with that fight. If we can manage to take everything out or not, we will see. And here we go. It's mostly gunships and escorts, so the only problem are these monitors here, which have coil guns. But these ones didn't even. Okay. Probably they're all dead because we took so many out. What's other settings before I do make a mistake here? Yeah, let's stay at 30 again. It's too, else it gets too laggy for these long fights and it crashes again, worst case. We got 3, 6, 10 again. I hope for more, but, well, in this case, fine. Once again, we have mostly lasers, but we do this time we have 3 benefactors classes in here. Okay. So that's not too bad. A lot of frigates there. Plasma frigates, actually. Ugh. My least favorite frigates. So the benefactors should immediately take out this battleship if they can. You guys focus on these plasma ships. Oh, wait a second, we forgot to... that's why we are taking so much damage. Radiators would be a good thing. Okay, that one is also down. Okay, we need to... These ones here, they are shooting way too many mech shots here. Okay, there we go. And now we can focus on these guys here, behind us. Okay, that was the first wave. We took more damage than I wanted, but we'll be fine. We should be fine. That's too far away now. Okay, we have the next one spawning. Okay, from there. That was easy. Okay, we shoot on these guys next here. Ooh, that's a lot of mech stuff. Okay, but they were quicker dead than I expected. So we have to turn around to this side again. Just turn around, then we remove targeting again. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff. Ah, doesn't matter. And ship's going down. Nice, 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 nice. These ones also. Focus on this one. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. This looks all great. I think we can make this work. Okay, we are pointed in the right direction here, roughly. We should make a control group of all of these ones. Oh, new ship spawning from the same direction. That's good. So we don't need to do much in regards to turning around here. This one is dead as well. Okay, we are mostly fighting escorts now. I have a T here. Time to drink a tea while fighting. Because these escorts just die. There's nothing they can do. Bold that they even get this close. $16 are left. Oh, there are some corvettes coming still, and some destroyers. Guys, what are you doing here? They really want to get to our sides here. So these ones want to fly in front of us. These are in front of us. We might need to rotate for these guys here. Actually, we should split up. You guys need to shoot in this direction here. For better PDC coverage. And you should... Oh, these missiles. New wave coming. Mostly corvettes now. Okay. And the destroyers are in. Should focus in this direction now. Ooh. So many torpedoes. These are the old ships, actually, by the looks of it. Yeah, these are the old ships which have still the missiles, which they no longer fielded because it was pointless against us. So that's why they are here all at Pluto. Okay. That's it. That's all the ships. That's the massive fleet gone. So these two destroyers get the last honor here. Bye-bye. Oh, they can take some shots. These must be modern ones. Oh, they can take quite some damage. They are armored. Okay, that's it. Awesome. That was also a massive battle. And we are here. We are close to finish line. T9 exotics. Okay, some survived. That's fine with me. And now we need to repair our fleet again. And so on. But first of all, we need to share propellant again.
Securing our control.
Offering assistance.
Okay, we get back to our station. To our Pluto base here. We're not going to repair on arrival. Yeah, 5 days. Let's go home. Let's see what's left here. There's still 14 small ships here and 6 medium ones and some capital ships left. But the big bulk of fleets are now gone. So we're gonna go home, try to repair, and then we take out the rest here. Well, only a few days later, I decided that I'm not going to wait until we can repair everything, because we would need to wait for the shipyards to have decent repair times. So I instead transferred the heavily armored ones out into the defense fleet of our station and refueled. And therefore also our mech shots are refueled. And now we go for this station here, the Alien Able station, the main one over Pluto. So let's start here. I think that's the last battle I'm gonna show, because that's the last ship the aliens more or less have. So I also increased the ship size a little bit again, so that we have a decent amount against these stations when they are defended, because with 10 it could get close. So that we have a little bit more here. Because of all the stuff the aliens here have fielded now. And of course we first have to fight the alien fleet and then afterwards the station. We are not going to accelerate here in any way. Instead we are going to watch our mech shots obliterate these assault carriers and dreadnoughts and whatnot. Bye bye. Going right through. They are beefy, these assault carriers. Some destroyers here. Wait a second. Okay, yeah. I thought there was an alarm going off. Oh, there we go. That everything. I'm playing this early in the morning because I want to finish it, this campaign. It bothered me that I couldn't finish it yesterday, so I had to set an alarm here. So not forgetting things. But no, I still have a bit of time. I think I can finish it actually. Oh, we shot down one of the defense things here. Battle stations. And there we are. The end of... This is really the end now. Nice. Nice. And then let's take it out. The main shipyard here. Destroy the head. And... bam! It's gone. And now what is left here? Ah, come on, Pluto. Oh, there's the damaged fleet left. Let's take it out as well. But, by the looks of it, that were the Pluto fleets. And so now it's just a question of what else needs to be done. There are no more fleets here at Pluto now. So we can go back to our main station. Pluto station here. No. Pluto base, yes. Not repair on arrival. Okay, let's check the victory conditions again. We do have all the planets we need. And there are 2 fleets transferring to Pluto which need to be taken out. And we need to take out these bases here. So it's all about Marines now. But well, yeah. Let's continue forward here and do this. Very well, here we are. The shipyard at Pluto is finished. And there is not a lot to do left here. Most importantly, we can now finally repair the Marines in a decent speed and not wait a full month for refueling. Yeah, what's left to do? Pretty simple. We do have the objectives here for the bases that we have to take out. And there is 1 fleet left, but we are intercepting it. So there will be one last battle. This one versus this one. I'm going to show it. And then we are done with that campaign. So I'm going to jump forward until we do have this battle here, because that's probably going to be the last one. That's happening in May. And I think until then we have cleaned up all bases in Pluto. So, yeah, let's get to this point. Well. We are at the end. This is the last fight against the alien, the last fleet, which could change the tide. Of course it won't, but still. We are going to fight this, of course. We just need to get it below 2.5k, so even if we don't get everyone, that would be fine. But I doubt that this would happen. Yep, they are running away. That's not cool. Okay, then my ships. Okay. And now they should already stop running away. Ooh, that's a lot of rockets. Ah, we can handle it. Okay, battleship is out. And the others here. Probably soon as well. Ooh, we're taking some mech shots here. Bye-bye. Okay. And, okay, we are not going to chase this. We are just going to auto-resolve the rest here. These are only escorts. There we go. And now can we send them to Pluto? I don't know if actually necessary, but yeah, the time is irrelevant now. Yep, let's check the conditions. We have all the bases, we have GDP, we have destroyed everything there is, and we have all the Cooper Belt planets freed that are relevant for this. Yeah, there are a little bit of aliens left and right left here, so as you can see here, there are 43 whatever somewhere. Total of 6,000 power, but nothing that can concern us. And actually, let's check the HEPs as well. Alien HEPs are... How many are left? Ah, there's one at Pholus. There's one at Pholus? What? And... what? I mean, there's a fleet, yes, but... what? There's a base? Really? Where are my backup marines? Completely forgot about that one. I had these marines here. Here, marine reserve. I forgot to take out that base, apparently. Well, okay. We're also going to take this one out. And now let's get started on this new mission phase here. And we already are prepared, if I see this correctly.
Ready for orders.
Yes, we can do tame the enemy here. So we already landed at the... we can actually go there. So we already landed at the surface base of the alien. There are 6 alien agents here. And we have our we're taking the unknown facility with our special orc and our Jinshi one. And this is going to be the final mission. So I already can say thank you. That was quite the experience. To everyone who has watched. And...
Going off the grid.
Hunkering down.
there we go.
Evading pursuit.
The purpose of victory is power, and the essence of power is control. In the hands of those who have earned it, power gives the masses safety, opportunity, purpose, the very foundation of civilization. Upon this bedrock of bricks and gold, of blood and data, we build our legacy. Many mouths fed by one hand, many hands led by one vision. If we keep control, we keep ahead. Because without the brain to command it, the body politic is simply a corpse.
Okay, here we go. That's it. Infiltrators have deployed a mind control weapon against the aliens, making them submissive to commands. Their control of both Earth and the aliens is assured.
Welcome to a new, brighter tomorrow.
I'm pleased to report that the operation has been an unqualified success. Our infiltration team was deployed to the wormhole without significant incident. Losses to our fleet were acceptable. Once through the wormhole, they were quickly able to subvert the Hydras occupying the base built around the wormhole's other end and found more gates nearby. After multiple hops between the alien stations, they found the Hydra home system. According to the reports we have received, the bulk of the Hydra population is concentrated in orbital HEPs around the currently uninhabitable Hydra homeworld. This allowed our neo-Ferrocytes to quickly spread through Hydra society. By our estimates, approximately 70% of the original Hydra pre-invasion population is currently under our control. Another 25% were unfortunately lost when it became necessary to eliminate several HEPs that had closed themselves off to neo-Ferrocyte inflow. Our R&D department assures us that the Hydra population has more than sufficient genetic diversity to absorb these losses. The remaining 5% of hold-ons are resisting for now, but are cut off from the base of support and infrastructure and are not anticipated to be a major threat. The Hydra military administrative facilities are under our control. We effectively rule the Hydra home system of Delta Pavonis and through it the Interstellar Empire. Now that the Hydras have been dealt with, this only leaves the issues of other human factions, and I'm happy to report that plans for resolving this are well underway. Neo-Ferrocide deployment will allow us to rapidly compromise known enemy agents, which will in turn allow us to spread our influence further. We anticipate that we should have effective control over Earth within a matter of months, with up to a year budgeted for tracking down recalcitrants. As previously discussed, our current projection indicates that the Academy-resistant servant faction will have to be eliminated entirely. Looking forward, this council believes that the era of nation-states is over. Most national governments upon Earth have by this point been toppled or reduced to puppets, and those that have survived the chaos of the invasion and our own Neo-Ferrocide sweep are likely to dwindle further into insignificance. Our analysts believe correctly, in my view, that there is no reason to eliminate remaining governmental organizations. We see no reason to pay lip service to their claims of authority. Any presidents or other leaders who attempt to press those claims upon us will have the realities of the situation quietly explained to them. Our Neo-Ferrocides combined with our command of the wormhole and the Hydra Society gives us an unprecedented level of influence over human affairs, and we are already drawing up plans to make use of this in a new Society 2.0. Neo-Ferrocides will enable us to optimize workers for industries and market sectors that have traditionally been seen as undesirable or low status. Our new working class will be far more productive and happier in their station. Promising individuals can be selected on a meritocratic basis. One second. And promoted to administrative class, where they will be free to focus on higher level matters. Of course, some amount of crime and social disorder is a permanent feature of human society, so we feel it is more realistic to confine such behavior to designated areas than an attempt to eliminate it entirely. Such non-corporate free zones should act as a useful incentive to encourage the populace to take up employment in our organizations. We anticipate that the surviving members of the other faction may linger for some time as resistant movements or terrorist groups. But so long as they are confined to Earth, this should not pose a serious threat to our new, more advanced and productive society. The future is bright for this council and the humanity as a whole. Yeah, of course I got a call when I was trying to read this, so I had to quickly stop that. Okay, before we click the button here, let's have a look at our general accomplishments. Now we have a base on all the major planets here. We are of course present a lot on Mars and Mercury. And if we go to Earth for 1 second, we are in control of the Americas here, Mexico as well, and of course our bright jewel here is the European Union, which once started as a Eurasian Union before we took over the European Union, and they have 132,000 GDP per capita. They are very advanced in the education and they are very equal and diverse, but the sustainability score is terrible, but we don't care. And yeah, we produce 4.8k money here and 5,000 science and 444 mission control over. We could still have 100 more alone from the European Union. And the Caliphate is also quite nice with 220 control here, mission control. Could also be much higher, but we didn't boost that much here in like knowledge or economy. So we stopped expanding eventually. Africa is a nightmare of alien creatures which are lurking around everywhere here. So megafaunas everywhere. I think South America isn't much better. Yeah. So these planets, these parts of the Earth are really backwaterish. I have tried to keep the alien plants south of the Sahara. So I made sure that I took out most of them there. Yeah, that's our Earth here. And now we can press the close button here. That's it. With that, the campaign is over. Oh, come on. Don't crash now. Whatever it's doing. Okay, it just goes to the main menu. Yeah, thank you for watching here. That was a very intense campaign, and the end episodes were, of course, really funny to finally be able to go on the offensive. The antimatter drive comes really late, I have to say. We could have gone into fusion, but I decided not to, because I did that the last time, and so we went antimatter here. That was quite, of course, a struggle combined with the difficulty. And the new AI, which is much more aggressive and smarter. But yeah. Thank you for watching, and leave a like and subscribe, and that was really fun. I'm not sure when I will play the next Terra Invicta campaign. We have now finished all major factions. And I think there's one achievement left, or two, because I didn't, no, three. There's one hidden achievement I don't have yet, and there's like 2 or 3 planets I didn't colonize, like Miranda, for example. Let me check it out. No. We are recording, so can't. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe when the next update comes, I think, or we'll come up with a scenario or something. Feel free to propose stuff. And yeah, see you in the next playthrough. Thank you for watching.